was wondering, what was something you did as a student in Japan? Oh, of course, origami. Oh, hold on a second. So this is a game I used to play when I was a student. Is this origami? Yeah, excellent. Should we play around to decide what we're going to learn about today? All right, ready? Pick a number. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now pick a color. Blue, B-L-U-E, blue. All right, Miki, now pick another number. 3? All right, Miki, let's see. Bunraku? What? Oh, of course, it was in the concert. Thanks for the reminder, Miki. Bunraku is a form of Japanese storytelling using those awesome puppets. Very cool. But hey, Miki, I was just wondering, maybe we should learn a little bit about origami too? Yeah, let's learn about origami today as well. The name origami is a Japanese term from the words oru, which is to fold, and kami, which is paper. Have you ever done origami? Let's find out. Have you ever made a paper airplane or an envelope or maybe a fortune teller? Even though origami originated in Japan, any kind of paper folding is considered origami. So more than likely, you've made origami and didn't even know it. Let's take a look at some examples of origami. Origami is so beautiful and can be so simple or complex. With the goal is to transform a flat, square sheet of paper into a finished sculpture through folding and sculpting techniques. The art of origami can be traced back to the 1600s. Whoa, that is 421 years ago. The first known book of origami was published in Japan in 1797 and shows a how-to for making an origami crane. The crane is recognized as the most popular animal in origami art. So, do you know why? In Japan, the crane is one of the most mystical or holy creatures. Others include the dragon and the tortoise, and it symbolizes good fortune and longevity because of its fabled or imaginary lifespan of 1,000 years. Did you know that the average lifespan of a human is only 73 years? An ancient Japanese legend promises that anyone who folds 1,000 origami cranes will be granted a wish by a crane. Yes, Miki? Oh, I don't know. Should I ask them? Okay. Miki was wondering if all of us, every student watching, were to make just one crane, then together we would have at least 1,000 cranes and we could make one wish. Well, what do you think? Do you want to create an origami crane just like the Japanese did hundreds of years ago, and then together we can all make a wish? So teachers, you can pause here and check out your Sprouts ebook for an additional resource on how to make a paper crane. So students, I encourage you to be patient and kind with yourself. This is a fairly complicated type of origami. It's worth it, but it does take a little bit of time and a little bit of patience. So be kind to yourself and good luck. Oh, I really love this project, and then we're all connected together through our wish with the Holy Crane. I wonder what we should wish for. Miki, what would you wish for? Oh, you would wish for all the Sprouts kids to be able to go to Japan? That might be a really tough wish, Miki. What if we wish that all the Sprouts students could come visit the Sprouts Lab? I I see that you're upset, Miki. It seems like we want two different things for our wish. You know, this little conflict of ours reminds me of the art of bunraku. Bunraku shares stories through the use of puppets, and the story centers on the conflict between human emotions and obligations to society. And they typically take place in a theater. Oh, hey Miki, do you think maybe you would feel better if we went to a theater? Oh, okay, good. Let's go to the theater. See you there. Woodlawn Theater on Fredericksburg Road. Isn't it beautiful? So the Woodlawn Theater first opened on August 17th, 1945. That's 76 years ago, as an elegant venue for Hollywood films. In 1960, John Wayne actually hosted the world premiere of his film The Alamo right here at Woodlawn. Miki, are you a fan of Hollywood films? No? Why not? Oh, because you prefer the theater. How lovely. Then you are going to love this theater. Today, Woodlawn Theater is a nonprofit live performance community theater, and they even have children's camps and offer classes in musical theater, dance, vocal music, and stage acting. Have you ever thought about maybe one day being an actor? Maybe one day you will be on this stage. Miki, are you still upset? Friends, are you familiar with the term conflict? So conflict refers to a disagreement between two people, like me and Miki, or between two ideas, like in bunraku, referred to our emotions, which are our feelings, and the obligations or responsibilities that we have to society. Yes, Miki? Great question. So this idea of obligations to society, it's kind of complicated. So let's start by defining obligations. So obligations refer to the things that we should do or the responsibilities that we have that make us good members of society or our communities. Your classroom is a great example of a society. So what kind of obligations or responsibilities do you have to your classroom? So teachers, feel free to pause here if you would like to have this discussion with your class. Some obligations to your class might be to treat each other with respect, to show up on time, to listen when your teacher speaks, or to do all of your homework and assignments, even the responsibility to learn. So in bunraku, the stories are about people who are in conflict with how they feel and what they have to do. An example you might relate to is doing your homework. You know that in order to be a good student, it's your responsibility to do all of your homework, but you really just feel like playing video games. So to go and play video games would be not fulfilling your responsibility as a good member of your classroom by doing your part to learn. You would be in conflict with being a good student and wanting to just do what you want. So Miki, I'm ready to work out this conflict with you. And you know, it's okay for us to disagree so long as we still have respect for each other. But I think I'm ready to really hear your idea and compromise or give a little so that we both feel happy with the wish that we make. Yes, Miki? Goodness, Miki, you're so right. We didn't include everyone in this wish, even though we are all a part of making the cranes. Yes? Friends, Miki thinks that so that everyone has a vote, that we all should make a bunraku play using origami characters with a story that shares what you think the wish that we together as Sprout students should make. I like it. So friends, this is your follow-up work for today. Get into groups of 2 or 3, and as a group, fold and create 2 origami characters using the templates found in your ebook. Then write a short story, no more than 2 minutes long, about the ideas for what you think the wish could be, and be sure to end it with a compromise or a wish that both characters feel good about. A win-win. Yes, Miki? You have another idea? I'm so glad you're here. You're always full of wonderful ideas. So what's your idea? Ah, thanks for the reminder, Miki. So Miki reminded me that in Bunraku, there is background music that enhances the story. And guess what? They often use the shamsian instrument, or the same instrument used in the song that was inspired by the Sumida River. Here's a short clip to jog your memory. My ears really love the sound of the vibrations of those strings. So if you have time, or maybe if you have 3 group members, one member can create a background song using Chrome Music Lab to go along with the play, just like in Bunraku. So remember to listen to your teammates as you bring together the Japanese arts of origami and Bunraku, and make sure every member has a part on the team. Well, Miki, I think that's probably it for today. And I'm sorry that we had a conflict, but I'm really glad we were able to work it out by listening to each other. What? What's that? Oh, you learned about listening through your study of Japanese soundscapes? What's a soundscape? You'll show me at the Sprouts Lab? Excellent. All right, guys, let's head back to the Sprouts Lab. See you there.